another segment of Four Brown Chicks. Today is a special segment because Bianca is turning 30 years old, that good old dirty 30, in 2 days. And so tonight we are just going to celebrate her, have fun, and have a good old girls' night. Hey, y'all.
Hey, happy birthday, B.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
How do it feel to be 30?
Well, I'm excited. For those of you who don't, if you know me, you know that my birthday is always like a big deal for me. But this birthday is really special because it's my milestone birthday, and I've been looking forward to turning 30 for a while. I know people be like dreading it, but I just feel like I really use my 20s to like really figure stuff out, establish a foundation. I really like know who I am. I know like really know what I like and everything. So I just feel like I'm ready to use everything that I learned in the 20s, and my 30s is gonna be bomb. Like, so I'm excited.
I feel like as soon as I turned 30, it was like my mind changed.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing for your birthday?
So for my birthday this year, I know y'all seen the show P Valley. So real quick, two things about me. I'm real classy, but I'm real ratchet too. Like I like real classy stuff. I like everything to have an ambiance of elegance and luxury, but I like hood rat things. Like I like to dance with my friends, twerk with my friends. I like to play games. I like to sing. I like to do it all. So it's not a birthday if I'm not doing everything, all of those things. So on Friday, I'm having a B Valley themed birthday party. So with just my closest friends. So it's really only gonna be a small group of us, and it's gonna be like y'all know the pink, but it's gonna be the pink. And then the next day, I'm having a brunch because I like a look. I love brunch, so we're gonna have a very ratchet girls' night on Friday, and then we're gonna have a very classy brunch on Saturday.
I feel like you've had a brunch for like every type of event possible. Like Bianca and brunch are just synonymous at this point.
Oh yeah, I love a brunch. I had a book release brunch, two book release brunches, birthday brunches. And if we wasn't in COVID, brunching would be a normal thing for me. But hey, that's just my thing.
So I think it's important that we explain one thing. So Shay had a great idea for this ladies' night for us to all come dressed as like a version of Bianca. So does everyone want to explain or like kind of share where they were getting their looks from?
Yeah, I'll start. This was very hard for me. Even though I've known Bianca all my life, I think it was hard because it's like, it's easy to dress up like on Halloween as someone, but when you're going as someone's look that you know so well, it's just different. It's just hard and different. So I had a lot of difficulties with this, but I settled on a spicier, watered down version of Bianca. You can reference her Instagram for a replica of this outfit, where she had a lace top, some fishnets, and some shorts. I dialed it down just a little bit, went for a turtleneck and some shorts, and I got on some little booties too. I don't know why, because nobody can see it.
Well, I like it, Jazz. I think you did fabulous. Even your toned down version is giving me like I see it. I see what you was going for.
And honestly, she stood up before we started recording, and I was like, "Okay, Jazz." Like I was not expecting it, but she nailed down the kids to a T.
That's right.
Yeah, I already knew what look it was when you came in. I was like, I knew somebody was gonna do that look. I thought it was gonna be shiny though.
I should have. I actually have some shorts too. I might change mid recording. My high waisted booty shorts.
I'm there.
We should have all came as the same Bianca.
That wouldn't have been right though, because I feel like I'm an eclectic person and I like to see different versions of myself.
Yeah, it just would have been funny.
So my look isn't really like a look Bianca has done, but if you know Bianca, she loves Gossip Girl. Like she said earlier, she has a classy and a ratchet side. And occasionally she would like to try to channel her inner Blair Waldorf or her Cher from Clueless. So, I went like a beret trying to give you a little bit of Parisian vibe. I kept it simple with the black top. The goal was I was going to wear a lace top because, like Jazz said, Bianca, if y'all don't know, she real spicy on the low. But the nipples, I couldn't hide the nipples, so we went with the hat. I mean, I thought the bottoms didn't matter because
Fancy.
yeah. But like I said, I might switch it up mid recording.
I'm done.
My outfit is from the infamous Stoop Instagram photo. You guys can reference her Instagram. She had on these high-waisted boots, and girl, her legs was just out, honey. So this is my version of that.
Random fact for those that don't know, I want to say Bianca's legs are like one of her favorite parts. Is that
They
true?
are. That's true. My legs and my boobs. The girls have really been like not letting me down lately, so I feel like I need to shout them out.
I cannot. So we talked about turning 30, learning everything in your 20s. If there was like one thing for this next year that's like the most important for you, it could be a goal, it could be traveling, just something you want to accomplish or whatever. Like, what would you think like for your 30s? What do you want that to feel like or consist of?
That's so funny because like I haven't just thought of one thing that I want out of 30 because there's not just one thing I want. I think I just want to come to a place where I'm finally like everything that I've been working hard towards, I'm finally just receiving the benefits from it. That's all I want for my 30s. Like all the hard work that I've been putting in, like our projects, just in myself in general. Like I'm really ready to see like I already feel like I've transformed before, but I feel like I'm also in the midst of another transformation. And I feel like it's really just me opening up to my new chapter. And I feel like my new chapter just includes like my new lifestyles, my new habits, just things that taking more care of me in my 30s, but also flourishing at the same time.
I think you're definitely on the right track. Just from just your already the growth that you've already had, I think that you're definitely on the right track to just kind of go through that finish line. Not finish line, like finish.
Oh my God, I hope not. Like,
the 30 goal.
Woo. No, I feel like, I mean, I didn't go into 30 feeling like, dang, I wish I would have accomplished this. Didn't do that. Like, I don't have any regrets about anything that has happened that got me through the 30 years. I do feel like my 20s was a little rough. There was definitely some lows. There was definitely a lot to be learned and unlearned at the same time. But I feel like I have accomplished a lot just so far. But I'm just looking forward to even what I see myself accomplishing in the future.
I feel like we haven't even known each other that long, and I definitely seen a lot of growth in you since we first met. Like, you just seem more mature, more like focused. I think you're gonna have a great year.
I hope so. Because your girl needs it. But I'm speaking it. I'm speaking it. So it's cool.
It is gonna be a great year. I mean, it already is good. Like we never imagined we was gonna be doing this show together.
We
Like
didn't.
somebody could have told me last year this was gonna be a thing. I wouldn't have believed it.
Me either.
Imagine how much more can change in just like a short couple of months.
I agree. What?
Oh, go ahead.
I was just about to say, I always say that time is relative and irrelevant at the same time because it's weird because it's like it matter, but it don't, because things that feel like they happened a long time ago really wasn't that long ago, and things that seem like, I just feel like time just have so many different interpretations that is weird. So like Shay just said, like we haven't learned a lot, we haven't known each other that long, but she can already see the growth in me. But like me and Jazz have known each other for like ever, and I'm sure her perspective is different, but it don't matter because I feel like I like appreciate y'all and love all of y'all the same. Like it don't matter that I just met her or that we only been friends for 7 years and we've been friends for 20. Like y'all feel like my girls.
I don't think we could do a ladies' night without going down memory lane and sharing some of your favorite Bianca stories. Nothing too crazy, y'all, because we did this on the podcast before, for those of you who don't know. But I'll kick it off. So this is actually just a funny story. I will never forget. I don't know if that was maybe 2 years ago, maybe so closer to like 28-year-old Bianca at Bianca's house, hanging out. We decide, one thing about me and Bianca, if we're hanging out, we're going to get food. Either food is being ordered, we're going to the grocery store, we're going to pick up something, food is involved. So after this specific day, we hungry, like, let's go, we getting food. We walk out the door. I think Bianca walked out before me, to be honest with you. Then I close the door, I lock it as I'm walking out the door. And Bianca like, wait, I don't got my keys. And I'm like, what you mean? She like, I don't got my keys. So here we are, just locked out of the house, can't get in the, I don't even remember what we did that day.
No, I grabbed your keys instead of mine.
That's what it was.
So I thought I had my keys, so we couldn't get back in the house. So you just had to take me to my mom's house so we could get the spare keys so that we could get back in the house. It's always some dumb stuff.
That was the funniest thing ever.
I didn't take blame for any of that because none of that was your responsibility.
What?
The keys.
Yeah, that was. It was an accident.
Okay.
Yeah, but shortly after, she made sure she was checking, make sure who had a spare key, so that would never happen again.
Period. I'm good now.
I think my favorite Bianca story. I hope I didn't tell this story before. So me and Bianca used to love to go to Richmond Mall and be fast. We would get on the bus. Like we had our whole day planned. Like we had the bus schedules. We get on the bus, go to Richmond Mall. We were actually fast, but also very childish at the same time because we would like go to Macy's like girls department and get clothes.
That was all Jasmine's idea, y'all. Zoe 101 had a collection in Macy's. Jasmine was childish. I was just a follower, obviously, because I thought it was childish from jump. But I was just going along with it because that's what my friend wanted us to wear. So whatever.
We would get like matching outfits. Like I would get blue, she would get pink or purple or something. But it would be the same outfits, just different colors. So one time in particular, we went to the mall. It got a little late because we decided to also go to the movies because we also always had boys meeting us at the mall. So it got a little late. So I was like, it's cool. My mom gonna come pick us up. So we didn't think it would be fair if the boys also didn't get a ride because they lived right around the corner from Bianca. So I was like, it's cool. I'll just ask my mom to also take them home. I'll just tell her we seen them at the movies. Like, that's not too far-fetched. So I'm like, so she like, okay, y'all, first of all, my mom was also real like, oh, sure, no problem. I should have known something wasn't right. So first of all, my mom picks us up. Bianca's on the side of the building, being fast. My mama had to ride up to that.
Kissing my boyfriend, being fast.
Up against the wall, just going, okay? Just going. So my mom pulls up. Bianca and the boys get into the back seat. I get into the front seat. My mother goes, she turns around, she goes, hey. I'm like, hey. I'm like, hey, Bianca. Hey, the other one. And then she goes, and you must be Jack and the Josh.
That was Jack, my boyfriend name.
I lost it. Because I had just recently wrote in my diary that he had told me, let's play a game called Jack and the Josh. Y'all, I was so childish. I didn't even know what that meant. Like, I really thought, like, it was a game.
What is it? Wait, I don't know.
Huh?
Jack and the Josh.
Jacking the Josh.
Her boyfriend.
Okay, so this must have been how y'all got sent to Scare Straight. You guys need to watch the episode a few episodes back where we talked about some of like
No.
What episode was that? It was a ladies' night, and they talked
about this camp of horrors that we used to go to. Sure, many more stories will come from that.
Y'all, I was so embarrassed. Bianca was embarrassed because here she is pulling up to her kissing, then getting in the car and hearing that. So Bianca was coming, so she dropped him off. No, first she then goes and tells them that like my dad was in the military and all this other stuff. And she's like,
that he would shoot them.
No,
she's just in the car like, please let me get out of here.
Didn't even want to come over, but she had already committed to coming over, and she knew if she didn't come over, then she would have to explain to her mom why she wasn't coming over. So we get home, y'all. I tried it. I walked in my room. I slammed the door. I'm like, you went through my diary and you messed up my privacy. And she came in that room. She stormed in that room. Me and Bianca was sitting on the bed, and she let us have it.
Like, I mean, the cuss out. Jasmine's mom was kind of like the mama inspired that I'm probably in with Bree. Just real, okay? Like, she was giving us some, that cuss out was like very vulgar, very, I was literally just sitting there like this the whole time. Like, well, I okay. Like, yeah. All right.
It was like one of them cuss-outs where you be like, dang, this other one ain't your kid. Like,
right.
Talking to somebody else's kid like this.
Girl, no remorse. And guess what?
What?
Our fast ass is right back on the bus next week. All right, then.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all catch y'all boyfriends after that. Like, you weren't scared off?
Nah.
Nah, they was a little hood.
They was hood. I'm gonna say
they was getting shot at anyway. They didn't care.
They did not care.
It's funny. This story is so funny because I feel like every girl has some stories with their mom. Like, Black moms are not to be played with. Like,
yeah,
they're not.
I know. I went to school with white kids, so I really tried the whole like, you invaded me, and you. And she was like, that ain't gonna work. And she was like, this is my damn house.
It's fine.
But yeah, that story will forever go down in history because I just was like, dang. I think that was the moment where it was like, this is more than a friend. Like, this feel like my sister, especially with my sister being so much older. It was just like, dang, it's like my sister who I can get in trouble with.
Yeah, remember that one time? It was this one time when we was continuously being fast, sneaking the boys in the house. And one time, Jazz was upstairs and I was downstairs, and Jazz had seen my mom pulling up. So Jazz like, bing, she coming. So like the slide down the stairs, out the front door, like literally as my mom is entering the back door. Then we like, she like, what y'all doing? I'm like, no, we about to go take out the trash. We meet them around the trash can. I'm like, all right, so what y'all trying to do next? I'ma just The niggas they just wait for us for like 10 minutes. We talking to my mom how her day was. Hey girl, can we go to such and such? She like, yeah. We like, all right. Boom. We now already had a whole day. Like,
and Bianca's mom told me years after, like in our adulthood, that she seen me up in that window.
Yeah, she did say she seen you in that window. She just ain't know when it went down.
Lookout, like, where's she at?
Because Jazz was always the scary friend, and I was always the one to like, well, we just about to do it.
That's wild. Y'all was ambitious. I was too scared to ever sneak out.
I snuck out before, but I could never sneak anybody in. My mother and father did not play that.
My mother and father ain't play that either. I was playing. Like,
you were definitely living life on the edge.
Yeah.
I feel like my favorite story with Bianca is a recent one, and I feel like it's like an inside joke between all of us because Bianca has single-handedly advertised crispy crunchy chicken. She need to check crispy crunchy chicken if y'all watching. Get my girl a sponsorship. Like, so if you guys don't know that Bianca and Shani have a podcast called Mindful BS, so on an episode they talk about food the whole time. So if you're a foodie, if you're somebody that enjoy food, then you should listen to that episode. But she's talking about this crispy crunchy chicken that she bought fish from the gas station.
Okay, so listen. Time out, because the people they didn't get the preface backstory, so now they just heard you say I bought fish from the gas station.
I mean, that is what you did, though.
It is.
Essentially, that's what I did.
Catfish at that, right?
Yep, and it was good, and I stand by it. And I watched them fry it right in front of me. And I don't care. And that's right. If y'all watching, y'all should let me sponsor y'all, because even at my little party, guess what the catering about to be? KK. No, I even gave it a nickname.
No, it's not.
I'm just playing. No, it's not.
I'm usually dead serious.
Look, if they just sent some food over there, that would be so hilarious.
I cannot deal. We about to be eating KK at the Bink.
That's gonna be your stripper food.
I'm about to say, you know, the strip club got the best wings.
Do KK have the best wings?
Look, I ain't gonna say KK got the best wings, but me and KK got the relationship that I mess with. They wings, tenders, catfish, what else? Right.
But the thing is, we all done tried it though. Like,
exactly, everybody has tried it based off my recommendation. Even my own mama, y'all. My mom's so funny. She like, I told you, I asked your dad, can we try it? He gonna say, you try it first. They all tried it. Everybody went back immediately. So that's what I'm saying. And if y'all watch Serena Williams TikTok, she said she preferred KK over Popeyes. Okay, so I'm not the only one.
She did say that.
The gas station, yeah, my bomb chicken. I don't think I trust a gas station here in Kansas City yet, to have their chicken, but I have had Cleveland's gas station chicken. It do be good. I don't know if it's KK, but
it's cool. When you come home next week, I'll make sure we stop at the KK.
Can't wait.
That smile did not look excited. We all gonna be like that. What was that one dancer at the Pink who she had real bad gas, and they was like, stop eating the chicken.
We gonna have at the Bink, we gonna have chicken. We having a fry bar, so it's gonna be fries, but you can add your toppings to it. We gonna have high flaming Cheetos, Doritos.
I have your ranch.
Everything, like all the strip club food plus the snacks. I'm telling you, it's about to go in.
Y'all, Bianca used to have the worst snacks when I used to come over her house. Like, it would be like Ruffles with like nacho cheese sauce and like hot sauce and like ranch. And she'd like mix that up together, warm it up, and then like dip the rough. It would just always be disgusting snacks like that. And I'd just be like, I'll just take some plain chips. Like,
I always had a weird thing for hot shit and cheese. Like, I don't know what it is about it.
Yeah, for her hot chips, she would dip those. It was always a dip. Like, I never understood. There was always a dip.
No, I love good snacks though. Y'all ever tried Flaming Hots with mac and cheese?
No.
No.
It's actually good. Or if it's like the Flaming Hot Ruffles, you seen those before? They like Ruffles but with Flaming Hot. They taste real good.
Do you like put them on? Like, what do you mean with mac and cheese? Like,
use it like a
I'll make macaroni and cheese, and then I'll eat it as a snack, like and dip it in the
Hey, this is
Bianca
always teaching.
Bianca
Jay's always teaching me something about Flaming Hots, y'all. Flaming Hots is really my favorite snack. But when I first met Shay, she's talking about something. You ever put them in the freezer? I'm like, in the freezer? She's like, yeah, girl, try it.
Did it smack or not?
I can vouch for it.
I'm gonna try that though. Not right now.
Just like, do it.
But I am.
Got some Flaming Hots. Put them in the freezer. A good 10 minutes to do you, but the longer the better. It just add this extra crunch on the chips. It's undeniable. Like you'll never eat them like regular again.
Yeah, it's real good.
So for this Flaming Hots and macaroni and cheese thing, does it matter what type of macaroni and cheese it's with? Like,
it's like your preference. It's gonna taste good to you if you make it how you like your mac and cheese. So.
Okay, so homemade mac and cheese.
I can't try that one.
I don't know. It's just, yeah. The way my stomach's set up, I could just see that going left.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an all the time thing. I mean, sometimes you just got some leftover macaroni and cheese and some Flaming Hot. So,
mark my words. Sometime this week, Bianca gonna be like, I'm like, what you doing? Girl, I'm making some macaroni and cheese.
I mean, Shay said it was good. She ain't never led me wrong before.
Hey.
Speaking of leading wrong, Bianca will lead you wrong. I trust the crispy, crunchy chicken. Crispy, crunchy chicken. Or is
it's just me and Jazz, we are best friends, but we are very, very different. So she's talking about like on TV shows and stuff. I'm like, oh, Jazz, it's a good show.
No, I'm talking about food, and you know what I'm talking about. It was recent, and you know how pissed off I was. I wanted her to cash at me. That's how pissed off I was.
The poke?
No.
What?
Dunkin' Donuts.
What about it?
The bacon.
Oh, the snack and bacon?
Oh, that's different though, because it's a hit or miss with the snack and bacon.
Is it
really? Come through, Shiny, because she knows.
No. Mine was a miss. Like, it was so disgusting. Like, it had all that stuff on there. Like, too much. It was so disgusting. Like, and I was so hungry. And Bianca was like, oh, you should go get you some of the bacon from Dunkin' Donuts. I'm like, okay, that's a good idea. I'm like, I'm gonna even get Tyler some. Yeah. I took a bite out of that. And I was like, I know she playing. I called her and I went off.
Y'all, she really cussed me out over the bacon though.
And I was like, I swear it was like $6.47. Run me my money because you recommended this.
I mean,
start doing agreements or something before you start making recommendations.
Yeah.
I feel like now me and Shani, like she said, we always get food. Have I ever steered you wrong in the food department?
No, I'm gonna say no. But to be fair, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. Like she's
makes her own stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the thing though. Like she'll recommend a restaurant, but I'll pick like something that I like off the menu. But she's never recommended like a bad restaurant. I mean items too though. Like You told me about the nacho fries. I was pleased with those when I had them for the first time. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I think you low key might have told me about the bacon as well. But
I did.
the bacon is it's a hit or miss. It depends on which Dunkin' Donuts you go to, what time of day you go to, because that determines if you get some fresh bacon or some bacon that might have been low key, like been sitting all day with the season on it. They just throw more on it to make it seem fresh. Like, I don't know, but it is expensive.
I feel like our Dunkin' Donuts is ghetto. I don't even know why I did it. I shouldn't have even did that. I don't even like Dunkin' Donuts. That's also another thing.
Oh, because you a Starbucks girl.
I'm a Starbucks girl. Like Dunkin' Donuts literally is like, ugh.
Yeah, I'm a Starbucks girl too. I just feel like Dunkin' have the quality I need. I don't know. It's like sometimes you go to a place and it seems nice and clean, and other times it just be like, I don't know if I want to buy something out of there.
Oh, y'all Dunkin' must be sketchy.
I'm about to say, me and Dunkin' is like this, okay? I see Dunkin' every day. Me and the Dunkin' baristas have a relationship. I like Dunkin'.
So this is what I need to know. When you turn 30, are you going to publicly come out and say that you have a relationship with one of the Dunkin'? Because I just feel like you're seeing one of the Dunkin' people.
I'm not. I'm really not.
She go every day, and she be going at like odd times. Like it be like 6 p.m. That's how I know they coffee don't work. It be like 6 p.m. and she be like, "Hi, can I get a medium coffee with sugar and cream?"
Honestly, I feel like anytime I get in my car, it drives me to Dunkin' Donuts. Like literally, like that's literally the first stop on every menu. I can't help it. Like I can't even go nowhere without feeling. That's why it don't matter what time of day it is. Because if I have to go somewhere at 6 a.m., 2, 6, whatever, Dunkin' is on the itinerary. I'm sorry.
Then she be having Bree in the backseat. Bree be testing out items on the menu. Let me get that blueberry icy. I be like, what is happening at Dunkin' right now? Like, and then Bianca be like, you ain't gonna even drink it. And I'm like, then why are you buying it? Like, if we know this, why are you buying it?
And would I still be doing buying it? Because I'm a simp when it comes to my kid.
Oh my goodness.
So anyway, it's my birthday. Let's take the time to get to know some fun facts about me. Let's talk about my pet peeves.
Okay. Do you want to list them off for us?
Right, are you gonna tell us?
Yeah, I'm about to tell you. One, I hate. Okay, so I think this is important because, like, as I'm getting 30, because I'm 30, these things do really matter to me. Like, I hate when people not on time. That shit really irritates me. And being on time is still important to me as I turn 30. I don't know why.
Do you be on time though?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know. Like we've always lived away from each other. I truly, really don't know.
No, I be on time. It really irritates me when people don't be on time. Shani knows because when we used to record together in person, if Shani was like 5 minutes late, I was irritated.
Attitude for no reason. I'm just like, relax. Like, me, what you got playing after this? Nothing. I would just be sitting there hanging out with her after. Nothing planned the rest of the day. But she is a very timely person. She do be on time. I will say that. And she's the type of person, if she's not, like if something is happening, she will at least communicate like, hey girl, oh, I know I said this time, but can we move to this because fill in the blank with crazy Bianca random incident that just occurred. So
yeah, I also hate when people don't communicate with me. Like communication is really important to me, and I hate when people don't communicate, even shit that like people might feel like, well, why did I have to communicate? Because I needed you to communicate that. Like I really hate making assumptions. That's one of my pet peeves.
Can I tell you something? We talked about in therapy. Little therapy plug. You shouldn't assume. You should take all assuming out. Because when you assume, you actually stress yourself out more because you're giving that other person power to take over your mind.
Yeah. I really had to start working on stop making assumptions because that would just make me drive myself crazy because I'm
Yeah, you're just gonna drive yourself crazy. That's all that's gonna happen in the end. Because most of the time, we actually girl, take this phone and get out my face. Most of the time, we actually don't even end up fully communicating our assumptions. So like you won't even like tell the person like this is what I thought, you know? So that ends up living in your head rent free.
Yeah, that's much easier said than done, though.
It's so much easier said than done.
The mind is crazy. Like you could just go totally somewhere left, and somebody be over here, and you'll be over here, and it'll be just because neither one of y'all really actually said like what y'all was thinking and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I appreciate it. Huh?
I was gonna say, I know you shared 2 of your pet peeves. Are there any more?
No, but that was negative to start off with pet peeves. I also want to talk about things that make me happy, that I find that make me happy since I turned like as I go into 30, because I feel like it's really important to like really recognize things that make you happy because we already living in crazy times. Mental health is at an all-time high test. So I just feel like it's important to also discover like coping mechanisms that work for you and also just simple pleasures that you get out of life that can make you happy at any moment. So like I really like thrifting. That's my favorite thing to do. I will thrift if I'm happy. I will thrift if I'm sad. I will thrift if I'm mad. I don't know what it is about it. I think it's because I really like clothes and like putting stuff together, but I also really like finding things. So I feel like it's like a hunt. And when I find stuff, like it be so good and it just gives me like a rush. And I use that as a coping mechanism. And I feel like it's different because most people like I do like listen to music and do like traditional things, write things down, but like thrifting is my thing.
Yeah, that's something we have in common. Like we talk about it all the time. Like I don't understand how people just spend $100 on a shirt. Like I just got this sweater. Like this sweater right now, I thrifted. I probably paid $2 for it. Like who would know that? Nobody would know that.
Yeah.
Y'all, speaking of thrifting, me and Bianca bonded over thrifting simply because I worked at Big Brothers Big Sisters. Big Brothers Big Sisters is a partner to Savers. So we got these 50% off cards. So you got 50% off everything.
Everything, no matter what.
So we would be paying like 50 cents for a shirt, or like even brand new stuff, we would get it for so cheap. And it was just bomb. And I remember one time surprising Bianca and just sending her the cards in the mail. And she was like, "But wait, what do I do with these?" I'm like, "You just tell them you my sister. That's it."
That's Boom. It. They had a date. She had them for a month. I was so mad when she left Big Brothers Big Sisters. I'm like, dang, congratulations, but I won't get no more cards. Like, but
I will never forget one time my mother literally called me from Savers because they was trying, like it was, I think it's just one of those, I think thrift stores is a very high turnover rate with staff because I mean, it's a thrift store. And so I guess one of the employees didn't know anything about this. Like, which that is my pet peeve, is when employees are not in the know. But they didn't know anything about this. And so she was calling me from the line, like, "I got all my stuff." And I got on that phone real quick and just dropped the CEO's name. It was like, "Thank you. Please let my mother use that discount." And I told Bink anytime she needed me to drop that name, hand that cashier the phone and I'll name drop for you.
Period. They always work like a charm. I also like obviously creating anything creative gives me like so much passion and so much joy, whether that's like a song, a poem, just a story, anything like even like my favorite part of my like actual 9 to 5 job is that like I develop like content from start to finish. So my favorite part of my job is the development phase when I'm like creating the course. I love it so much. Like I don't know, like being a creative person, I just like working with art. So anything that makes me feel like artistic make me feel good. Like it really makes me feel good.
Hey, can we talk about creating really, really fast? Because y'all know I always got to bring a joke into it somehow.
Oh Lord.
So yesterday, me and Bianca on the phone. So then her and Bree are talking about this piano. I don't know if like it's just like a loaded sound, but she like playing that over and over, and I'm like, I have to get off this phone because I cannot hear that sound anymore. Like,
I think they made that. I think they played that and recorded it. So now it's
we did.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So what it is like me and my daughter. She's also very creative and artistic too. So I make songs on the piano, and then I'll teach them to her, and she'll like know them and memorize them. That's one of her favorite ones. That's one that's what I wrote for to be the backdrop for my book trailer. So I think that's why that's her favorite for real. But every time she get on that piano, she definitely throw that out. That and All of Me by John Legend. Like I swear those are her 2 favorites. She gonna hit you with once she get on that keyboard.
I love it. Yesterday I just couldn't. I couldn't do it.
I'm sure y'all gonna see it in our vlog clip. I'm sure the piano will definitely make the cut.
I'm really looking forward to see what all of our clips is gonna look like. I feel like when the episode come out, we just gonna be like, what did everybody put in this video?
Yep.
I really hope I get some great moments from virtual homeschool because baby, those are where the gems are. Oh yeah. What else do I like? I feel like I should say one more thing to do that makes me happy. Well, I can't talk about it on the show, so never mind. I don't have anything else. The other things that make me happy are just inappropriate. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up. So yeah, 30 was so like I said, I'm excited about turning 30. I feel like a lot of things are gonna happen good for me this year. And I'm glad you guys were here to celebrate with me. COVID style, Zoom style. It don't matter. We ain't here. And thanks for even putting this together. And Shay, the idea for the different Biancas was very cute. And I love how y'all executed it. So thanks.
Yes.
Well, enjoy your last couple days of 29. Take them in. And yo, I'm about to I swear to God, I'm about to lose it.
I'm not seeing a ghost. It's just something moving.
Let me get out what I gotta say. I hope that, these last 2 days, I cannot live like this, I swear to God. Can somebody else just talk? Like, I don't want to make this hard for you, Shani. I really don't.
Okay. Well, obviously, thank you guys so much for joining in on this ladies' night. We're going to include all of Bianca's social media handles in the description bar. So go ahead, blow her up, show her some love today. And obviously, Bianca from the Four Bound Chicks, happy birthday, girl. We couldn't imagine doing this without you.
Happy birthday.
I know. We'll let it. You guys feel free to show some love in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you on the next ladies' night. Bye.
Bye.